This is a Stardom fan show, a Stardom fan show. And I don't know, let that play. I got Archon Blade, Hendrix, let some people roll in. Yeah, I'm gonna fill you in on the deets. Shocker, you had a week where Stardom wasn't your entire life. So, do you want me to start? Do you want me to start with the heavy shit, or like just we build up to it?
Well, let's start from the top because intros are always in order. Welcome to the Start a Fan Podcast. I'm Mark.
I'm Juno.
And today Juno is going to catch me up on what I missed in a week of wrestling. However, but
All right,
first, in the
but
Stardom Card Party game, you have a complete set of 3 stars, 2 stars, and 1 stars. Congratulations.
thanks. That's a perfect segue.
I am an official. I got the bronze medal for Lady C collection in the Stardom card game. Oh, and now I actually have the bronze for Fukigen because someone keeps trading me those, and I'm not going to say no to that.
Not gonna say no to free trades. Well, we're bragging about the Stardom Card Party game.
Yeah, and some
Um,
of our people have been in it too. I've been messing with Weeb. Oh, when you put the chat on the community page, um, you put the picture up there with our information. It's like all of a sudden it's like, oh, there's a whole bunch of bad trades coming in. I should accept a couple of them. They're probably fans.
yeah, I was accepting a couple. I was really. I was like, there's only like so many friends you're allowed to have, and I think it's like pretty small. It's like 20 or 30. But I was like, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Everyone who's putting their name out there is making a friend
Yeah, that's
because
cool though.
it's a cool little card trading game. It's really nothing else to it, which I kind of find refreshing, right? Like were asking me about it. They're like, "So what do you do? Do you like battle or do you like?" I'm like, "No, it's not Pokemon." Oh, that would be cool. It's like just I like a game. Like remember when you were just a kid and you would just go and buy a baseball card you needed to transform into a Beyblade?
I have no idea why this game is fun, but I go on it every hour on the hour to click refresh to see if one of my trades were accepted. Like there's still something so simple and so fun about that's this silly game.
Speaking of something silly and fun, you can go on the Stardom news site and they have a link to vote and the winner or they're gonna rank it and then like there's gonna is there even a 5-star card? They're gonna do 4 5-star cards, 8 4-star cards, 18 3-star cards, and what are you voting on? Well, it's gonna be like what is it, choice rank where it's like you pick one thing.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, I thought some of these could be some of these could be fun. So basically it's like it's looking like they're picking a moment from the year and that's gonna be its own card. So
Oh, that's cool.
let's see. We have Thekla and Mirai uh, taking off the masks and teaming up with Julia.
Wow.
1-3, and it's going through like the entire year. one
That is
nine, we
awesome.
have Koguma and Hazuki winning the Goddess of Stardom. We got SWA match. Thekla winning the SWA championship. Mai Sakurai leaving Cosmic Angels and joining DDM. And then Azumi winning the high speed championship. New Blood 1, Miyu Amasaki's debut versus Utami Hayashishida. What a big debut that is. Um, Momo Watanabe and Starlight
Cincinnati.
Kid winning the Goddesses of Stardom championship. The Cinderella tournament. Oh, the Cinderella tournament opening round. Ami joining God's Eye.
That is so funny that they have all those moments on there. There's not that many people playing this that they can spread the vote that thin.
You only get one vote.
I know, right? There's literally
Well,
an entire year on here. Yeah, we
if
could stack the vote
15,
easy, dude. Like if you did a
yo, we
community
could
post picking one event, there's like that would have to win.
We should, yeah, because there's only like 5,000 people playing this card game,
I know, right? So
and
it's gonna be
and only
so
one
spread out. So if we can get like 100, if you can get 50 people on one thing, instant winner.
dude,
What's Lady C's moment of the year?
out of 5,000 people, 100 of them know about the Stardom news site, and 5 of them are clicking on the link. But I find this fascinating, and it's going through the years. So, like 4-3, and Ami joins God's Eye. 429, Mirai wins the Cinderella. 5-5, Koguma and Hazuki win the tag team belts. 5-5, also Mayu beats Sekla to be the 9th SWA champion.
Who put this work in? That is insane.
They just look at my community post probably. Utami Hayashishida becomes the new leader of Queen's Quest. Well, they say new leader. Was she just too cool? Like, was that the deal? Like, we always assumed she was the leader. Let's just go through all some of the, I just find what they choose fascinating. It's almost like they just every single show. Let's pick something.
What's what you said? What they choose is fascinating. They weren't very choosy. They literally
Uh,
picked everything that happened of note. Like, well,
yeah,
like
which is
yeah,
cool,
but
which is
like
fascinating.
if nothing else, this is it's worth screen capping because it's basically a checklist of what happened in 2022. Like it's almost worth like rereading. Like, oh yeah, this happened.
Yeah, and it's in order. It's got like the dates. So it's like 528. Momosaki Kid winning the artist belt. 626. The cage match with Tam and Natsupoi.
Oh, the match that ruined everything.
7-9. The match that ruined everything. Natsupoi leaves DDM.
Uh, yeah, but it all
Which,
started with the cage. They hurt each other so good they just had to start singing.
yep. Yeah. She got her ass kicked, so she's like, you know what? I got my ass kicked, so let me have a rematch.
Like
And
I can't
not.
beat you.
You know how I couldn't beat you in a steel cage? I want a match.
Yeah, like,
Regular match. Meltier winning the tag belts, 821. Also 821. Saya Kamatani versus Himika. That was a good match. I'm surprised they put that on there.
Saya and Himika. Himika getting title shots is like nothing but awesome.
Just fascinating what they just is like the highlights. Hanan successfully defending the Futures belt 10 times, breaking the record.
That's up there for
920,
it. What a
9,
neat list this is.
925. Saya Ida muscle contest winner.
So, so dumb.
As of right now, that's my vote. A couple more. No,
Well,
this is like entertaining. I thought I would just mention this, but I'm like reading through it. It's fucking
well,
awesome.
I just can't believe what they have on there. Like, and also what's funny too is that it just sort of, oh, there's something with Lady C. There we go. We can just push that. But any,
Cage match. No. Julia winning the 5-star. Yeah. Ooh.
oh,
My
never mind. It was
Himmy's.
showcase.
My
We're not
Himmy's.
voting for showcase. I didn't even watch it.
Well, right now it's my vote just 'cause it's hilarious. Just the side. You know, that was the one good thing I liked about any of the showcases was Saya Ida winning a muscle contest.
Oh, my eyes went down to later because it was the only match Lady C's been nominated for moment of
Oh,
the
all
year, and
right.
it's
Well,
that stupid like shampoo match.
I'm rechanging my vote. Ami Sarai becoming the 9th future Stardom champion. Oh, okay. You can only vote on one, so. Mina Shirakawa, getting your face broken.
Oh, but coming back with Venus. Oh, it ends
Natsuko.
there.
Well, it's called Natsuko Toro comeback match, so I'm like, I don't want to vote for it, but like Utami wins.
Oh, but there's just, oh my god, this is a great list.
Yeah. Shuri defends her red belt for the 10th time. And it's not even the match, it's just her winning. That's the moment, her defending it. Some of them are matches, some of them are just the Moneyball match. All right. That was
Oh, the Moneyball breaking is a moment.
yeah,
That is a
if
moment.
if the Moneyball breaking was the moment. The
That
haircut
was
match.
one of the
But
greatest things we've ever seen. Like we replay stuff, but very few times like while we're watching something, are we like, did that really just happen? And like go back and rewatch it over and over again.
Yo, the best part about that is the entire match, Mayu just shoving coins in her pockets. Moneyball just shatters, and like the whole because he wasn't cheering at the time, so it's
Oh,
dead silent, and everyone just stops.
oh, it was amazing. Well, chat writes a complete f up, a complete f up with professionals that made it go another 20 minutes of
No, and
awesome.
then Rossi said, "No, it's the same. The thing wasn't. You had to get the thing off the like whatever the ladder match. You got to get the thing off the thing."
Yeah, so it broke. It was still technically hooked. So
Yeah.
while Bayou and Julia were stuffing coins in their outfits, the match must go on.
Mayu is hilarious because every time you look over, it's like it's not even for like the camera. She's just like sliding coins in all of her wherever she can fit them.
It's amazing.
Now, Lady C, yeah, the awful Stardom Showcase shampoo match. But hear me out. After the match, later, it gets cut. See, what you watch is it gets cut. But if you actually, because of the stupid copyright with DJ Bouncy Bounce, um, after they bring Lady C backstage and they give her a full on makeover and she comes out in a ball gown. She basically was the Cinderella.
Oh,
That's a moment. Mayu Iwatani and Hazuki and Koguma and Saida versus. All right. I want to read how this one is written. Stars appear in Santa's costumes. Year-end climax. Christmas Eve special 8-man tag. Mayu Iwatani, Hazuki, Koguma, and Saida.
that
It's
was
a
a
vote
fun little
for.
match.
It's a vote for Utami. And we have Dream Queendom, Julia winning the red belt. In the Shirakawa return match. Wow, that's last on the list. Even
I
below
like.
Julia.
I
What's our
think
vote? What are we
I would.
what are we stuffing?
I would love to stuff the ballot, and it gets recency bias, so it could actually win, and then we could take credit for it. But the Shirakawa return match, I think, almost needs to be it. That her story in the Club Venus is the greatest thing going on right now.
Or there's Lady C. We gotta stuff the ballot for Lady C. She needs all the help she can get.
I cannot. y- No, you can't reward bad behavior.
She was it was better than Mariah's Cinderella.
But it wasn't. It was on a showcase, and like most of the people didn't get to see the part that you're telling me about because it wasn't on the pay per view, or it was pay per view only, or Japanese feed only, or however the hell you did it.
All right, well my vote is still for the money ball because I need that to be an animated card.
Oh, I like that.
I
Okay,
was like,
the
that
money
is
ball.
submitted. Yeah.
If you want to, if so, is there a way to contact a Stardom official for the card party? Because we have a beautiful GIF on the site of the money ball exploding. They could literally just use our GIF, and I'm okay with it.
Uh, in
We did the
other news,
Yeah, say we did the card party. I like that. I like that whole card party plus the whole voting on the.
it could
So
almost be a
we'll have to put it
bonus
on community. Yeah,
if that went too long.
no, it was fun. One going. I love that list. That's an amazing list of like
But
the
I
good things that happened for the year, and doing a community post to stuff the ballot for the
now
Moneyball. I think that's the way to go because we need if we
well,
need to
because the
support it
beauty
because
of it.
we need more Moneyballs.
But yeah, I need the money ball. I need us stuff in the ballot for the money ball because I need that to be like immortalized on a card.
I know I might even have to like pay the 3,000 yen to attempt to get it.
3,000 yen to draw one card.
Oh, it's so silly.
Yeah, dude. Okay, that is a ripoff. I will say. Like, I put like $25 into it because I'm like, all right, I'll do $10, and it was a little less than $10 for like the, s- the
Yeah, the
second one
exchange
up.
rate at least is on in our
It's
favor.
like It's like every mobile game. It's like there's like the $5, the $10, the whatever, $20. But
And then
like,
like the best deal, yeah.
yeah, like the $8 one ended up giving me like 3 cards, and then it's like, all right, for $25, I get 12. Like, I don't want to spend $25, but whatever.
Well, at least you got a 4-star out of it because you can't get 4 stars for free.
Yeah, and then I traded it for the Venus.
Which is actually
But
crazy too if you think about it. Like it's not even guaranteed. That's what's almost upsetting. If you're gonna pay for like the premium and pay money to draw, throw them a bone, and it guarantees you a 3-star. But 3 stars you can already get in the free packs. I'm like, at least if you're gonna do the 10, guarantee a 4-star. My God. That's why
yeah,
I
no,
keep I'm trying to trade 1-star Zoomies for your 4-star Venus because I'm assuming you're gonna get drunk one day and accidentally click the wrong button.
keep trying to trade away all my Azumis. I don't take them.
Oh, you know what? Before we move on, I have big news about the card game. Let me go to my player page. Oh, I actually moved down one. But out of 5,899 people into the card game, I am an eight. I am I don't know if it's sad or not, but I'm proud. I am in 18th place right now. Was as high as 17th place on as Lady C collectors. I am in the top 20 out of
You know,
just about 59,000 people playing the game.
or almost 6,000.
Yeah, that's what I meant. 5,900. I was doing the yen conversion again, where you just sort of round up.
Okay, but how about this? I don't know if
Either
this
way,
is
I'm top
impressive.
20 Lady C
That is
collector.
that is very impressive, but also like people just will hand away Lady C's for
Whoa,
free,
whoa,
basically,
easy now.
which is cool because that's like my girl. I am 117th place for Mayu Iwatani, which is like that's like the what is it, the whale card. Everyone wants the Mayu cards. I'm like, how I
Mhm.
don't know how I keep going up the ranks. Um, in other news, May 6th, 2023, the triumphant return of Utami Hayashishida during Stardom Golden Fight Week in Kogoshima. Now, this venue, well, it is okay to support people vocally. Utami Hayashishida's triumphant return in this Stardom tournament. Let's burn hot, hot, hot.
When is that? When she's coming back to her hometown?
May 6th for
Oh,
Golden
that's
Fight
cool.
Week. Yeah, I just thought that was interesting. Moving on. There's really nothing to talk about there. It's like months away. I just thought they just every
Well,
time.
obviously they don't usually do stuff like that. Well, they'll talk about people going to their hometown, but if they're selling tickets this far ahead, like that's a big deal right there. That's pretty good.
Yeah, they did that for Mayu. They did that for Tam when they gave her like the key to the. I don't know. I assume that like remember like a guy. There's like a guy in a suit and he's like Tam Nakano, take my life. It was like the Aztecs like rip my heart out while it's still beating. Eat it, and the key to the city shall be yours. Or it was something like, "Hey, welcome back, Tam. Like you're kind of a local legend."
That's awesome. Well, the Tam one wasn't awesome. I actually hated that show so much. I fast forwarded through most of it, but I like the fact that they made a big deal of it.
I just hope that all of 18 Hayashishida siblings show up with flowers again. Now, moving on to your favorite shows of the year. I figured why not run through real quick the Stardom Showcase matches.
I know why, because they're usually horse shit.
Yeah, but I usually get so excited. Like I like the concept, and then the matches are fucking shit.
Do you remember before, like that? Like nothing's even surprising about those shows. When I think you shared me a tweet, I was like, "Of course," and it was before we knew that there was a muscle contest. Like Tekla just tweeted out, "Welp, I'm back," and they oiled me up to go on stage, and we were like, "Of course they did."
No, her exact words were they covered me in baby oil and played my music.
And
which
I
makes
quote,
it which makes it sound like she just showed up there with like a Snapple and like hungover or something. Or was like just stumbling into the building, like, all right, hey, there's like she like they didn't tell her she's like, I don't have a match today, but like I guess I'll watch the show. And like they just all the other girls just circled her with baby oil. It's like, what the fuck? My favorite part about that is the three finalists were like the two actual bodybuilders, Saida, Ekla, and then just fucking Hazuki. It was by crowd. It was about. Oh, it was one of the rare moments where I actually didn't think about it at the time. Like they decided by like crowd cheering.
I know sometimes that stuff does feel like a shoot. Yeah, Hazuki's like, I don't belong here.
Yeah, she was laughing the
He's
whole
so
time.
funny, right?
She's like, I don't belong up here.
All right, we
But
might as well go through showcase because at least one person in the chat loves it.
we have start the show. Saida defending her title versus Chan Yoda in a muscle match.
All right, well that's the highlight of the show. It's all downhill from there.
Of course, because next we have it's got Hanan in it, but it's also got Azumi. It's also got Bubble Girl, and it's also got this is gonna be shit. It's also got the girl with pointy boobs. We got Natsu Samir versus the Bubble Girl Momoka Hanazono. Fucking who cares? Ugh.
That's all we need is like Hanan to not be in those garbage comedy matches that Izumi loves.
Guess what? It can't be a showcase without Azumi running around like an idiot in a how am I pronounce that? A false count anywhere match.
Oh, great! So the first two falls are gonna probably be in a bounce house. At least Mayu's not in it, so she doesn't have to go down the stairs.
You don't know that. The next match is Machine Legion versus Reaper Legion in a well, it's man tag match. It should be like women or robot. We have Super Strong Stardom Machine and Super Strong Stardom Giant Machine, and teaming up with them is Mystery X versus Reaper A, Reaper B, and Reaper C.
Oh
Gross.
yeah.
But
Uh,
actually, next up we have a match that it's usually one of my favorite gimmicks. We have a Captain's Fall match. Tam Nakano, Natsupoi, and Saki versus Waka Tsukiyama, Mariah May, and Mina Shirakawa.
oh, I like that. All right, so there's one to watch. That's a good one. And you're
Yeah.
also right too. That'll be the match that's I at least hope is taken seriously because that's a good one.
Yep.
And Venus wins.
Mm. Yeah, I like that. That's an upgrade. Give Tam the one I think should be good at wrestling. I can't even remember her name. Zaya Brookside. Just can we get a pick swap? Like I'll try
Trade
out that
Brookside for Natsupoi or
for Waka.
oh right, yeah, I'll trade Brookside for Waka any day of the week. Waka's so much better.
And oh, God, next we have the Saki Kashima. Here's my prediction. Then I'll tell you. Saki Kashima literally dies in the ring, but as she dies from like a Shuri kick to the temple, her lifeless body somehow beats Shuri because she's like undefeated against Shuri. We have Shuri versus Saki Kashima in a UWF rules match,
Oh
where the only
no.
way to win is
Oh
give
no.
up, KO, or ref stoppage.
Is there a chance we love Kashima. That is there a chance that it's one of her 15-second matches
Oh,
and that's only
there's
because
also
she gives up? She's like the bell rings and she says, "I quit."
I
She's
also
terrified.
I also forgot two rules. I said it was give up, KO, or ref stoppage. There's also doctor stoppage and 1 year seconds throwing in the towel. Um,
Is there any chance there's shenanigans? Is there a Mirai or
well,
an Ami turn and one of them throwing the towel on Shuri and join Oedo Tai and Saki Kashima?
there's also a point system, but here's the thing: there's no pinfall, so I don't know how she's gonna get by without a Kishikashi. You lose a point for grabbing the ropes or getting taken to the ground. Oh fuck, she's gonna lose because god damn it, Shuri loves getting taken to the ground. Well, she
Well,
starts every match.
well, yeah. You get start on your back.
Next up is the Stardom 12th Anniversary Stars vs. Queen's Quest vs. Oedo Tai Lifetime Limited Premium Kobe Beef Scramble 3-Way Elimination Match. We got Utami, Saya, and Miyu versus Tora, Starlight Kid, Momo Watanabe versus Hazuki, Iwatani, Mayu, and Kogama. And I assume the winners just get like a lifetime supply of like premium Kobe beef. Didn't Stars on the last showcase win a restaurant? So now they have like a lifetime supply of beef to go with it.
Oh, they are building up a franchise slowly but surely.
Make Mayus.
Makes it, I like it. What was that one the community post you had a picture of some fast food thing, didn't you?
I don't know. I just saw Yuri eating a burger.
Oh, it was your Yuri burger, that's right.
Yeah, I was like, have it your way.
Yes, please.
I think someone just said, like it was almost like a trap. I'm like, um, I'll have one. And I was like, you want fries with that?
Well, yeah, obviously.
And in the main event, we have Risa Sarah. It's just prominence. We have Risa Sarah and the other Risa Sarahs versus Julia, Micah, and Himika in a hardcore match.
So is Himika going through with this? Have you been following up? Her brain and her knee injury isn't too shattered to go through a bullshit match against these lunatics.
She's perfectly healthy. That's why she wants to have a death match with prominence before she calls it a career.
She's perfectly healthy. The knee injury and the Natsupoi leaving that put her over the edge.
No, no knee injury. Just the Natsupoi broke her heart, and
That's what I think it was too. It was the Natsupoi did it.
Natsupoi did it. Well, Tam did it.
Damn. Ah, the biggest heel in wrestling after Tanahashi.
A debut match of 3 Stardom rookies at the Yokohama Budokan. So they're gonna
Rumor has
debut
it that one
3
of them is
new rookies.
bigger than Lady C.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Yeah, and heels. 181 centimeters is that one? What's happening?
That's not okay.
My world is crumbling. That's not okay. Without 170, I thought that was her loss streak for a minute.
And then you thought it was the waist.
It's definitely the waist. I'm like, I think her hips are 177 centimeters around. You're like, that's not humanly possible. I'm like, are you sure? Look at them. Maybe in
Yes.
feet that's not possible, but I don't know. That's cool. Some new rookies. One of them kind of looks like Natsupoi.
Yeah, which one of these are like SLK's new project? Because whoever Starlight puts over in those new blood shows ends up
Who is
getting
she,
title shots and like
who does she
paydays.
bully?
Well, yeah, who's she bully? Who's Starlight's? If the only way any of these girls go over is if one Julia beats her up for too long, or Starlight Kid embraces her.
Yeah, what the fuck? They probably are all gonna wrestle each other, and like one of them gets to have like a free. Their first match is a win.
What was Starlight doing this show? Isn't she usually Miss New Blood?
She's the queen of New Blood, even when she's not on New Blood.
Oh, so she's probably just booking it from behind the scenes, which is why this
Book
seems slightly less shitty than usual.
she New Blood is the. I was gonna say this. Why is the shit work for everything? It's like it's shitty. It's the shit. It's like bad.
The drizzling right down your leg. That's New Blood.
New Blood is Michael Jackson bad.
Yeah, but that was pretty good until it got really bad. Is this on your list? Is there are the because you brought one up and Enigma brings one up in chat. Is the Cinderella bracket up?
Oh, it's on the list.
Oh, good because we have to do our Cinderella show, which last year was literally one of the greatest things we ever did because we did like 3 of them because we all our winners lost in the first round and then the second round, and then we still couldn't get the finals right. So,
No, because
yeah, like,
not
if
our
there
no, no, it's bullshit. Because like half the first round, like there was like 3 double eliminations, like a double like a
dude,
count
we're
out,
getting
like
much better at, like, guessing where the draws and double countouts are gonna be. I have a feeling we're in it. The
my
Cinderella bracket is probably the funnest bracket of the entire year. I am so stoked to fill this out.
my mistake for filling it out like a March Madness bracket.
Yeah, right? I'm like, yeah, I did that last year too. I'm like, of course it's gonna be like Mayu and Shuri in the end, right? Like, oh no, of course not.
No, who thought? Oh, Mirai, of course.
Yeah, I can't wait. I haven't even seen the bracket yet, but I'm super stoked to, and I would love to find a way. And the first time we do it, to find a way to make Hanan win or Mirai come back and win again.
Well, I think the idea, our first bracket, we started with Lady C obviously winning, and then worked our way back.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna figure out a way to do that too. All right, so we're gonna yeah, when does that even start? We might have to put a rush on that if the bracket's been released.
Which is the first matchup of the first round. Nei Takahashi versus Utami Hayashishida. Then we have Momo Watanabe versus Micah. That almost seems like a double knockout. Mai Sakurai versus Julia.
Oh my god, that has upset written all over it. Upset or
Uh,
double count out or an over the top rope, something. Is over the top rope back? We always get confused on if they have it or not. They seem to have it when it's convenient.
let's see. All the matches.
Oh
Blah, blah,
my
blah,
god.
blah.
Yeah,
Let's
we're
see
gonna
if
do
it
this tournament.
rolls.
What's the date of this first round show? We definitely have to have a show up by then to have our entire bracket done. We need a bracket show.
326.
Oh, we got plenty of time, which means we should probably do it next week.
Yeah.
No, in our schedule.
Yeah, they seem to only do over the top. That made fucking you loved when Julia got her head busted open
Oh my god,
and Micah.
I
Yo,
still watch
that's
it every now and again,
I don't know if we ever told
just
that
to put myself to
story.
sleep.
So for I thought you were the biggest loser on the planet. You're because I only knew was from like I think I saw like the AEW whatever her name was, like the Joshi princess girl. And I'm like, I thought that's what you were into. And then you were telling me about these like, no, you gotta watch this stardom shit. It's so good. And I'm like, I don't want to watch any of that. And like, no, just fucking watch this. And it's the Cinderella match where Micah picks up Julia for a superplex to the outside because it was over the top rope at the time, and fucking drops Micah drops Julia head first onto the ring post, and she's just gushing blood, just because she was GI Julia, so she was just shaved bald.
Yeah, that that was that was awesome. 2021 was so fucking good.
And then I was like, oh. And then I still didn't watch Stardom for 3 months until you showed me Mina Shirakawa.
The Shirakawa's got you, which is funny because I had to convince you, and now you're the historian of the group.
Good stuff. Well, because I thought it was the Joshi. What the? I don't even know what it's called.
Yo, listen
Doesn't
though,
matter.
like
It
2 years
doesn't
later,
matter.
if you would have, if the first, yeah, but now think of it. So yeah, Tokyo Joshi sucks,
Oh, Yo
and
Joshi.
especially at the time it sucked. Since started like 2021 was the year, like such a good year to jump on. So let's just say you never watched a Stardom show and you turn it on and it's a pay-per-view with Meltier coming out. You instantly turn that shit off, right? Like, what is this bullshit?
No, because I find it so over the top.
Yeah, but now because you
But
know
there's,
them, would you have
but
thought that was over the top if it was like your first ever like look at them?
it's definitely over the top. Hazuki beating Azumi, on the other hand, in the first round.
Awesome. That only makes sense.
Yep. Oh, Mariah May
This
getting
first
upset by
round is
Arena.
amazing. No
I can feel
way.
the upset. I feel the upset.
No way. This is where Mariah May, depending on her where her bracket is, she gets a couple easy wins.
There's got to be some upsets. There's from I've learned from last year, the entire first round. Mariah got a first round bye and then basically a second round bye because everyone else gets eliminated. Then nobody you know she's in the finals. Fucking Rena probably has 8 years more experience than Mariah May. The Karate Kid versus Mrs. Miyagi.
See, these are the type of matches that have upset written all over it.
Shuri versus Tomaka Inaba. Well, because here's the deal. Uh, I could see Tomaka getting the upper hand on Shuri for a little bit. You know how Shuri loves to like start a match on her back, and then she's Tomaka's gonna get real confident, right? And it's gonna be like a karate movie where she's like, all of a sudden Shuri just hits her with a buzzsaw kick and just like gently picks her up and places her over the top rope. She's gonna say, "What, Sensei? I don't understand. You taught me everything you know." And she's like, "Exactly. I taught you everything you know."
This has like buzzsaw kick written all over it, and Inaba just like catching her leg and rolling her up for a quick three.
No chance. Round one? Wow, that'd be a fall. Oh my god. Momo Kogo versus Saki Kashima, the queen of the Kishikashi, versus the over the top rope, if hopefully this is an over the top rope rules tournament queen.
I this match this match is amazing. This one this is one of those this is what's so good about tournaments. This is one of those matches you didn't know you needed. At a combined weight of 85 pounds. Like unbelievable. How good is that?
As Hendrik said, it's Saki Kashima versus the Saki Kashima fan club.
How good is that? I love this.
Um, actually, do you remember Mayu kicking the shit out of Kogo after the tag league?
Yeah. That's because
Yeah.
Koga she was pissed that Koga was, like, all in on Kashima.
Yeah. So, like, the start of this Triangle Derby tournament, I think they faced Saki in the first round, and Kogo was all business. So,
Oh, she finally shook it off?
well, she was like a super fan. Mayu had a great interview about it before going into the Triangle Derby. She's like, "Well, I was tagging with Momo Kogo in the tag league, and people have been asking me why I was so pissed off, or what, I don't know how she said it exactly, but
Uh-huh.
it's like, well, it's fine for you to be a fan of Saki Kashima, who did like betray me horribly, but uh, go ahead and be a fan of Saki Kashima. But when you're my tag partner in the tag league and you're fangirling out, I'm trying to get a fucking dub. So Saki probably wins in 15 seconds. Momo Kogo wins with 17 seconds. Kishikashi Saki. How about that?
I say Kashima I don't even know the bracket, but I say Kashima goes 3 rounds deep with a total of, like, 2 minutes worth of matches.
I think the over if this I really hope this is over the top rope. I want to see Kogo go to the semifinals at least.
I'd like
I want to see her never getting a move off and just winning over the top rope.
Oh, a Komomo Kishikasi?
That's what I said. Sorry, that's too fast. Komomo, Kishikashi, and Saki Kashima. Like 15 seconds.
Yes, please.
Because who else can do it? She watches all the tape.
That is true. However, when Saki's in the Kishikashi, doesn't she just reverse the Kishikashi into her own Kishikashi so she wins in 18 seconds?
Yeah, but Momo, it's like Bill and Ted. She knows how to reverse the Kishikashi, so she reverses the Kishikashi reversal into her own Kishikashi.
Oh, Jesus. How many Kashis can a Komomo Kashi if a Kishikashi could
Komomo's Kishi.
keep Komo Kashi? All right.
Lady C versus X.
Oh, get out of here. She doesn't even get to know her opponent. How many times we got to say that this girl just has the
She
world
gets
against her? Her and Waka.
she doesn't get to know her. Who do you think it's gonna be? I want to believe that the silhouette they have is the actual girl, but it's never the case.
I hope that it's just like nobody and then they do a 20
Uh,
count and then she goes on to the second round.
Kyrie. I want it to be Kyrie.
Yeah, watch her put over that new girl that's like taller than her. Now she
Fucking
like has no gimmick left. She's like, all right, well, I guess I'm done. Back to teaching. Oh no, not
Starlight
Starlight
versus
versus her
Starlight's
friend.
friend.
Oh no! What do we do here? Oh, this first round just took a turn for the worst.
Oh
Not
my god.
okay. Starlight has to beat Starlight's friend, right?
Well, what if Starlight's friend's friend shows up? Karma.
Can she show up if Starlight's friend's already there?
I don't see why not. I've never seen him in the same place the same time before.
No.
Oh, and then finally not finally, but the only match that
What the hell's the pineapple doing here? She's gonna go way too far.
to kind of get Amid. Could think of a good adjective. I'm trying to give full predictions because I like the idea of doing like a solid like
Oh yeah,
bracket.
yeah. We're gonna do an entire show. Yeah, we're just ranting the first round here. We're gonna do the entire bracket though, real soon.
Himika. Everyone thinks Himika's gonna lose because she's calling it a career pretty soon.
So she wins
Yeah.
and doesn't quit.
Well,
The
she
booker's
could
like,
always.
I know we've booked you like an asshole for the past since you lost your belts to Julia and Shuri. Um, and we took your pet away. Um, but if I let you beat Tam, is it all okay? Like Himika needs to kick Tam's ass. Tam deserves a Himika ass whooping, right?
Well, you don't always get what should happen and what does happen in sports doesn't always add up.
She deserves it.
Himika said that she's like, well, I haven't done everything I've wanted to do in my career if I'm honest, but she can beat Tam. That's a good way to go out.
Yes.
I was actually pretty adorable. She's like, well, I used to like just be a challenger and lose, and I never thought I could be a champion. I thought I was like just being a pretty good challenger is just like my limit. And then fuck, I used to think that I just wasn't motivated or whatever, and then Rossi used to always tell me that no, it's just because you're not very greedy, and I'm like, "Oh, I didn't know what to think of that at the time, but that's probably true. She's like, I just like having fun. Oh,
I,
Raka gets the
oh,
big upset.
wow, that's
Raka,
funny too. I hope Rocco wins. But real quick, I learned, but which you probably already knew, but I get all excited when I learn a new Japanese word. I'm like, oh, Himi means princess. Well, that makes sense.
Himika also means princess.
Well, ka I think was like the suffix for something that was big. That's why I think that made sense. But I'm still learning. I just thought it was funny because it came up in something I was listening to, and I was like, oh, Himi, princess. That makes sense. All right, on to Ruaka.
Yeah, I want Raka to beat Tora so bad.
So bad. So, like, if there's a literal match of the day, like, either Rocco wins or a draw. Anything but Tora going on is amazing.
Hanan versus Mirai. Oh my god, the Ashy Cinderella.
Oh my god, this is the match. This is the match of the entire tournament right there. Whoever wins this wins the whole thing. I said it. I said it.
Um,
I'm timestamp it. Hanan versus
what do
Mirai.
they
Whoever wins this in round one wins the entire show.
what do they call it? Like a Mickey Mouse championship in sports? Like Mirai got like a 3 round bye last time, so eh.
I know she was on the right side bracket with like all the stars, like the Mayus and fucking Poise, everybody who like double disqualified each other. She was like, "All right, I guess I'm in the
she,
finals."
and she also got a 1st round bye.
Yeah, and a first round bye. You're right. She, her first match was like, "Oh,
Round
I get
three,
to
like
put
the
a dress
semi.
on if I win."
She already had the tiara on. All she had to do was beat. Who did she beat? I kind of forget. I want to believe it's Tam. I
No,
want to
it
believe
wasn't because I actually thought Mariah was still going to lose going into the finals. Damn it. Love to bring up that bracket.
Natsupoi.
I'm Poi. She beat Poi at the end. That is huge.
We have man.
And
There's a
then
lot of
for the win,
matches.
huh? I'd like it.
Saya Ida, Miyu Amasaki,
Yeah, that's the
God,
one match I don't care about.
that's a draw. Well, that's no, that just has
That's
draw
just
written all
fodder.
over it.
Whoever wins this is just fodder for whoever they fight in the second round.
Oh God, there's only a couple matches that Hey, we got Kuma versus. I don't know how to say. I forgot, but it's very similar to say spider in Japanese. So they just love putting them. They love putting
Kuma
them
and Kumo.
together.
Kuma and
Kumo,
Kumo. Is
yeah,
that what you said? That fucking
yeah.
thing.
They
That's
love
what's
they
gonna
love the pun. They love the pun.
it puns forever. So it's gonna be like bear pose, and then Thecla's gonna do her spider upside down shit, and then Koguma's gonna get scared, and it's gonna be comedy for a second. And I hate this match already.
No, it's just no, it's just so the crowd can chant Kuma, Kumo, Kuma, Kumo.
Basically. Uh, fuck it. Thecla better win.
And then finally, what the fuck? Queen's Quest is getting. What are the other two members also Queen's Quest?
Mm. Then
Hina
Hina gets to
doesn't.
go against Double X.
When Starlight's friend loses, she
Yeah,
gets to read.
so Hina and fucking oh yeah, that's right. So Starlight's friend gets to come out as other Starlight's friend.
Yes,
Yeah, so Hina and Lady C get the bad draws. Dumb. Where
but you
it's
know
just
what?
because at this point they should have just had Lady C and Hina fight each other to a double draw.
Oh, hang on. I also had something else that
You still have 14 tabs open, but we went through a lot today. There's always
no,
Monday.
I did not want to buy a ticket, although I do want to buy a ticket,
Yeah, yeah,
but
do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
I don't know how.
I just click front row with benefits.
No, it was. Or when is New Blood? At 3:25 schedule. No, there was something that.
Wasn't that fucking show in California like today? I know they just had Elimination Chamber that we didn't watch. Wasn't the IWGP title on like this weekend too?
Oh, probably.
No, the Valley
Where
is
are
on now, which means I'm probably gonna watch it later on tonight with my brother. No spoilers, chat. Kyrie and Monet. Fuck that. You know what? I was when I was telling or when we were first talking about the IWGP women's title, you were like, "Oh, good, a title I don't have to pretend exists." And I was like, "Well, that's a little shitty." And then by the way this entire like thing shaped up after the tournament, I'm like, "Yeah, this is a title I am a okay with pretending doesn't exist."
it's true. It's I told you. It's like
Like I don't
okay.
even care. It doesn't matter. It's never gonna be in a Stardom ring. It's literally for fucking the dumb American fans. Yes,
It's
that's us because
for
I would still go to it.
it's for a sponsor to stand next to Kyrie and take a photo.
Yeah, they're just gonna trade it with all the WWE rejects who couldn't fucking wrestle there anymore, and they're gonna sell tickets in America. That's all that matters. That
Tekla
IWGP belt is not a Stardom belt, so that we are a okay with pretending it doesn't exist.
Tekla
There is not a Stardom belt.
you- what the fuck, New Japan?
And with that, I'd like to thank you for listening and joining us for the Stardom Fan Podcast. I'm Mark, and with Juno, you can follow all our stuff on StardomFan.com.